Connecting. Connecting. There we go. We are live in the chat. Alright. Howdy, howdy, howdy. If you wind up coming over to the VOD after this is all said and done, I'm just kind of having some fun with Modern Warfare 2 right now. Testing out new guns, doing all the fun things. I've already got most of the guns figured out anyways. I'm just kind of going through the motions, really. Let's go with the Ripper. I kind of want to see what suits me the best while we're camo searching. We need 3 more kills without dying for the gold. Then we'll go long shots, and then it's headshots. So we want this skin. Don't know why, just want it. I like it. I think it's pretty. But might go with that. Who knows? Purple's always nice. So we do have comms on, so if someone starts to be a little much, we can turn them off. Stuff like that. So, recoil stabilization, recoil control, max out that recoil. Recoil's maxed out, no skin, perfect. Alright, let's hop into hardcore. Hardcore is the only real place where you can get definitive long shots on a pretty regular basis. So, long shots are my least favorite thing to work on. So we'll see what comes of it. See if we can get some people into BS. If we get people in chat, then I'll wind up turning off the in-game chat. I need back completely out of the game real quick. Completely forgot. For some reason, there's a audio glitch in my on my computer right now that if I had YouTube open up with the audio on YouTube playing, then the audio for Modern Warfare 2 is linked to that somehow. And once I close down the YouTube videos, it brings it right back up. It's ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. We've got exactly an hour and a half until the reset for champions. So once that reset hits, we're going to hop on to champions and we're going to finish off the last bit of the new tours. Hopefully that will pay out nicely for us. I'm hoping that the bonus card is in my favor because we are going for the superhero plate for Dom Dom. Once I get that, I'm gonna redo my strap up pass so I can get my plate parts real quick. We're gonna take the plate off of Liv and put La Familia back on her. We're gonna go and put the drip plate on Dakota, and we're gonna put the all heart plate on Ken Shamrock. That's currently on Dom Dom. And Dom Dom is going to get the superhero plate. And what I really plan on doing is doing a breakdown of those. I want to see what damage does with and then without. Obviously, with Liv, we already know what the damage is. I hate that map. We know what the damage is for Liv already when it comes to La Familia plate, so I'm not too concerned on that one. I do need to grind out some metal parts to re-put back down the takedowns on her. Make her where she needs to be at, and then we're going to do drip plate on Dakota. What I want to do first is play a game with Dakota on seeing exactly how well she works without the drip plate, and then do a number ratio with the drip plate, see what comes of that. I love to rock. And then same thing is going to apply for Dom Dom without the superhero plate, and then with the superhero plate. And again, same thing for
Domination.
Ken Shamrock.
Treasure 1, your task is to control the friendly UAV on station.
Alrighty, that was quick. I'm already a little glitchy. It makes me nervous. Crap baskets. I need my... There. No, damn it. There it is.
Friendly
Let
UAV
that
online.
slide.
I think if this doesn't go well on getting the gold camo, we'll hop back into shipment real quick. Fuck. I don't know what happened there. I glitched out into the window. Like, I'm super antsy right now for Champions Reset. I'm really just wanting to play Champions right now. I'm really wanting to test out all this damage. I want to get my females locked in, being Dakota Kai, Liv
Shut the
Morgan.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, show some respect, man. Just ask nicely.
Can you shut the fuck up, please?
Yeah, how about no now?
How about that fucking mother last night?
Oh, dude, good. She needs it.
Nice.
I hope you lasted a while. Did you last long enough? Did you get some joy out of it?
5 seconds. She was screaming and so hard.
Yeah,
I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, you know, man, you lasted 5 seconds. 5 seconds is better than nothing. At least you didn't go in and go, oh, I'm done. At least you got 4 seconds extra.
I have nothing else to say, bro. You make me laugh so much.
Dude, I mean, you're gonna come at me with that? You gotta have some backup, bro. I mean, come on.
Oh man, I'm out of backup, to be honest.
Yeah,
you got me. Sorry, bro. I apologize.
It's all good, brother. It's all good, man.
Man, you're one of the funniest dude I had in a long time, bro. I was fucked up, man.
Hey,
I was like,
man,
what I'm supposed to say, man?
I know, man. That's the reason why I was hoping you'd give me a challenge
You
there.
got me, bro. You got me, bro.
You lasted 5 seconds with me too, man. I think it's a record.
Barely, man.
I know, right? You were stretching it thin right there. You know what helps with that? A little bit of numbing cream and a little bit of motivation, all right?
On the run. Keep it up. Hostile UAV overhead. Mission is complete. Good work.
Tough game, guys.
It was worth it. Maybe next time will last 10 seconds.
Maybe.
Gotta keep doubling up that time, brother. I completely forgot that my game chat was on. What's going on, Chris? Did you just catch that interaction? Oh.
Se me activa el instinto con un buen veneno.
That was fucking hilarious, bro. I really wish you'd cut the tail end of that. What's going on, guys? Let's have some good games. That's not a good way to start. I'm ass. What?
No worries, man. It's an early game, bud. It's an early game.
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm at that last section where I need 3 kills without dying to get my gold camo, and I'm just like right there, and I can't get a kill to save my life right now.
I got you.
Come on, it's gonna be.
Got this guy's a fucking shield that I can't get. Come on. We'll get this guy's a shield.
Okay, I had to do that. That was too fucking loud. No, man, it was funny. I completely forgot that I was actually on audio. Turn it all the way the fuck down. I forgot that I was global chat or whatever, open voice chat, and this guy kept saying, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up," and it turned into a really fun interaction where I sincerely thought he was going to give me a challenge, and I wound up breaking him. Like, dude doesn't understand. I had to turn it all off. Dude doesn't understand. I played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare. I've been online a few times, and I've listened to this stuff. I've got comebacks for days. Okay? You want to get me rolling with this freaking chat and tell me to shut the fuck up? I'm going to come at you hard. And then I've already got 15 different responses to "I fucked your mother last night." So, I mean, you can try. It's not going to go well. Got it. There's my gold. There it is. Fantastic. I just need long shots. So we're going to leave here. We're going to go do our long shots. But, nah, I've been playing this so much throughout the years. You can't get me on global and then have somebody try and swerve me off. My gameplay is going to suck because I'm going to be too focused on coming up with comebacks. But, it's going to be a fun time. So, how's your day going today, my man? You enjoying yourself? Oh. But like I was saying before, the dude started telling me to shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I'm really wanting I'm really wanting to check out my damage today. I'm super excited. So every time I get a chance to get a new plate, I'm super stoked. I already have plans for them. Hopefully he lasts longer than the last guy did. That was what killed me on that one. Because I'm like, good, she needs it. And then he's like, I'm like, hopefully it lasted long. He's like, no, about 5 seconds. I'm like, could have been worse. Could have just gone in and went, and done. Dude did not see that coming. I'm ass. I was actually doing well. Trying to decide who to spend Firewall coins on. 1k short of Acolyte, 3-star silver. So I would hold on doing any of that until after we're done with the new bonuses. Because between the faction, getting those coins and everything like that, you're looking at probably at least one more milestone and at least another 1,000 in medallions. So like that's what it comes out to. So you're literally right there. If you're only 1k short, yeah, you're only 1k short, you got this.
26.
Like, no doubt about that in my mind.
Enemy UAV active.
See, my thing is I would go for Acolyte
The enemy took Charlie.
if I truly felt like I needed it. But last night I was able to, I was able to figure out that Zombie Austin's actually not bad in Showdown. Could be a whole, I saw it right as I was about ready to throw that. Zombie Austin isn't bad anymore with the flat gem damage. He's still horrible, he's still crap, but he's not nearly as bad as he was before. I'm not mentally ready for this right now.
Securing objective Alpha.
Got your 6.
I'm garbage. I am hot garbage. I have got a single kill yet. Oh, such hot garbage.
Semtex out!
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Enemy care package deployed.
Throwing
Objective
Semtex!
secure.
Enemy fighter here!
Got a kill, finally.
Enemy counter UAV overhead. Enemies
Alright,
taking
give me.
Bravo.
I decided Acolyte or Rosy Plate and resources. I have BPP, 6-star Acolyte. Could be fun though.
I have your back.
Your question confuses me, sir.
Semtex out!
Alright, I'm leaving this so I can focus real quick. I have BPP, 6-star Acolyte, could be fun. Big Papa Pump, 6-star. Okay, now I'm right there. Can you still spawn trap? Oh, spawn trap, no. Okay, now I'm caught up. Okay, so you have Big Papa Pump, but Acolyte also looks fun. Yeah, okay. So, and my theory on this is 6-star Acolyte is going to have the highest possible finisher damage of any card existing right now. As far as my knowledge has gone, I've seen a few people with him that are 5-star gold, I believe it was, and that finisher was over 5 million damage. So you can only just imagine what that's going to be with a 200% move damage metal, especially if you can do takedown 2. In my humbled opinion, Acolyte, I see as Ron Simmons, I see as being a very beneficial card. 1000% very beneficial. I see him being one of the fastest winning conditions out there, but he is also extremely susceptible to MP reduce and submission turns. So I don't know. That's kind of a toss-up right there. I guess it would come down to playstyle, really. So every card that I look at right now, when it comes to viability and everything like that, I'm also throwing in there, what's going to happen if an MP reducer hits it. To my knowledge, let me look this up real quick. Let's bring this over here real quick. Superstar Guide, Acolyte. Okay, so let's go down to 6-star. Let's just say silver, just for instance. Yeah, he's looking at a 2 million finisher. So you're looking at 6 million alone with just a 200% increase. Level 3 powerhouse last month. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm in the same boat. That's one of the reasons why I'm not chasing him down. I could potentially get him, which really, it wouldn't bother me so much if I got him, to be honest with you. I would see him as a very hefty resource. I would see him being very, very good and everything like that. The problem that lies with me on him is, once again, it comes down to an MP reducer. So if you're able to, you can set yourself up for a leaping shoulder block with the snap scoop slam here, going double green and going into that finisher. Because you're looking at 210,000 bonus damage for every red gem. So ultimately, you really don't need to pump that up. Of course, bro. 210,000 per red gem is still pretty substantial. Because even if there's only 10 on the board, you're doing 2 million. So ultimately, what you could do is you could open it up big time with Snap Scoop Slam, and then doing no trainers at all to the red gems. Now, if you don't have specific cards for anything like that, then I'd go full trainer, to be honest with you. If you have Santa Hogan at 17k for that +1 MP on it, I would go animal and then red move damage as much as humanly possible. So let's open up the game real quick. I'm more interested in this right now than I am COD. So let me... COD is my decompression time. So I'm going to change this out. Hold on. Hashtag WWE Champions. I just got to change up my title real quick. There we go. Okay, so we're going to open up the game. I want to see... I kind of want to break this down with you. No, dude. No, this is my chill session. Like, ultimately, Theorycrafting is my chill session. Modern Warfare, to me, is like golf. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but my temper rises very, very quickly when it comes to me not doing well. So if I start sucking like I was in that last hardcore match and I couldn't get a single kill, it's only going to tilt me more. So I would much rather Theorycraft. Okay, so let's go with Super Stacy, because this is ultimately how I would break him down. So if you've got Snoop or Trick Snoop and you've got Brett here, you take Brett up to 50%, right? And then yeah, it ruins me. If I don't listen to something else while I'm playing, I get tilted so fast. Okay, so you can go with Big Dave Batista here if you want to for 50%, or you throw on Finn Balor for that 100%. So if we're looking at numbers, you want to throw 100% on there. You could go easily with Animal here instead of Snoop, going with 17k Santa Hogan. And that would ultimately make 5. So every single faction feud, your green moves are already ready to go. Tech Brett sitting at max trainer is 50%. And then you throw on nice Finn here. Young kids don't know what. Tell me. What he said now. He said outside of Brett and Santa. So you don't have Showboat Finn? Okay, so since you don't have Showboat Finn, let's keep looking. I'm not concerned here. So what would be nice, you could also do Muhammad Ali for that 50%. Really, it comes down to what you could do is you could go Big Dave Batista, Powerhouse Batista, bring him up to max trainer, which is only 5-star bronze. So that's not hard. I think it's I think that's something. Rocky 76, you could do Rocky 76. Like, yeah, Rocky or Big Dave Batista, either one. Do that in that slot. So you're looking at 3 million, 4 million there, something like that. You're looking at pretty high damage alone because you have the 50% here. So you're going to be looking at about 4 million damage if you have Tech Bread at max trainer. And then you have Rocky 76 at max trainer. You're looking at 100% increased finisher damage. So that's 3.8 million right there. Yeah, so if you went, let's bring this back up. So if you went 200% plate, let's bring up the calculadora real quick. We'll go 1978505. plus 1978 505 plus 1978 505. Looking at 5 million damage there. And then you go and increase it one more time with those trainers. You're looking at almost 8, or you're looking at over 8 million damage when it hits crit. So if you have those together, you are already looking higher. So ultimately, you're sitting at 8 million damage for the finisher alone. You're looking at an additional, even if there's only 10 red gems on the board, which you are going to be making a substantial amount of red gems here with the just 9 alone. So you're looking, yeah, honestly, Power or Acolyte probably is going to be a lot faster, if not turn 1 for 6-star silvers. Oh, that's a toughie. I would, to be blunt with you, no, I think NWO plate. Yes, NWO plate 1000%. Add that additional 75% here, and you're focusing the finisher at this point. So what you're ultimately setting up Ron Simmons here to be is basically a 6-star bronze one-shot. And if not just 6-star bronze, I mean, it can be a 6-star silver striker. It could be a 6-star silver acro. There's a few of them there that are going to get one-shotted from this. And really, I think that's the most beneficial, to be honest with you. You're looking at a pretty solid... You're looking at a solid sweeper. Yeah, I guess. Well, you're not having to worry about that. Because see, what I would do, honestly, is I would go full bore into Dominator, the finisher, and bring in at least 1 or 2 props. I mean, we get props on a regular basis from the title pulls. So that title loot comes with so many props that it's redonkulous. Let's zone back out here. I mean, you could if you want that cushion, but this titles loot always has a vast majority of Shango boxes in it. I don't know about you, but I always get at least 3 or 4 per each pull. So the Show of Heart, sorry, not Shango, Show of Heart. Dude, that's the reason why I'm here, bro. Like, I break this shit down. Like, this is one of the things that ultimately keeps me involved in this game so much, is I can break all of this down. Now, let's go real quick. Let's look at the other moves real quick, because I don't want to just single out one thing. My problem that comes with new cards and stuff like that is I find what works. Yeah, me too. That would have been fantastic. But let's just double check here, see what else we've got. So, Thrust Spinebuster, choose 2 gems, make into 2-turn Juggernauts. That'll deal 105,000 bonus damage for every row break on every countdown. Okay. So so you could go double submission. Ooh, that's tasty. Okay, so ultimately, this is what I'm looking at here. There is 2 very high-powered builds for this. Okay. You can go what we just talked about, going full bore into the Dominator. Very, very clutch. I can't say anything bad about that. But Elevated Chokehold sits at 516,554 for 3 turns. Chokehold is 418 or 411,000. So you have Elevated Chokehold, you have regular Chokehold. So 411,369 for 3 turns. Those turn into row breaks, the other ones turn into column breaks. So you go into complete board destruction. I wouldn't necessarily do the Thrust Spinebuster solely because it's a Juggernaut deal. So it's very possible that these are going to go bye-bye. But you could always do these, lay them down, go corner, and then you're generating 20, generating 24. The problem that I see with this ultimately comes to mind right now is once the Juggernauts are out, you're going to get 1 turn off of it. So what you want to do is you want to go Thrust Spinebuster. You can go triple black for this. You're going to want Xavier, Shotzi. No, Nikki Cross. You're going to want Xavier, Striker Nikki at max trainer because that's 100%. And then Rocky Johnson. So that way you have the extra 50%. So you're doing an additional 150% submission damage plus an additional turn. So ultimately you're looking at roughly 1 million damage per tick here off of both of these. So you're looking at 4 million here, 4 million here, 8 million damage being what that is. Now, if you can go thrust Spinebuster, go into the chokehold, okay, so these are out. The very next turn, whatever's remaining of the row breaks that's where the damage is gonna come in from these juggernauts if they survived. So that's gonna drop them down drastically. Okay, and then you go into the elevated chokehold, and obviously you're gonna want to swipe after that because now that makes more sense. And it does go in that sequence because the trainer ability, or trainers with being what they are in MP, you'll have both of these active and then this one potentially not active, but most likely would be active. So you're going to want to set it up. Thrust Spinebuster on the far left, chokehold in the center, elevated chokehold on the right, so that way you have your rotation. And I see this being the control build. The double chokehold and the Spinebuster is going to be your control build. 1000%. The last slot for coaches, I would put MP Reducer just for the defensive measures. I realize that having an MP Reducer on a double submission doesn't make sense, but when you go and you actually take the defense into consideration, if they're down a little bit, it allows your submissions to go off and they're basically SOL. So really that's what comes out to that. I wouldn't trust the belly to back suplex and the short arm clothesline. The reason I say this is because you're doing a 2x2 area, which is great. It's going to do a lot of damage, but you're not going to get this off turn 1. There's no way that this goes off turn 1 because the 3x2 area is a higher chance for cascading than anything else. It is possible, it is severely possible to have this go off, it is possible to go triple red. So that is a complete possibility. So you could always go short arm clothesline, and since you're doing a 200% red move damage, you're going, essentially Farouk is all move damage. So takedown 2, 200% red move damage. This is going to hit for 1.5 million just off the rip. This is going to hit for 500,000 off the rip, and then you go into your finisher. The problem is there's no refill on this. So what's going to wind up happening is you're going to... No, the refill comes from the short arm clothesline. So ultimately, it's recycling itself. So I see Farouk being... He's going to be a terror. One way or another, he's going to be a terror because every single move on his list plays some role. There are 3 different builds you can do with him, 3 very strong builds, and I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to get him, but I also know if I was to get him, he would sit on the shelf for a little while. What's his trainer ability? Oh, that's cruel and unusual punishment. Oh, this would be very, very nice on Queen Zelina. Ooh. Oh, there you go, man. You're solid. I think I'm sitting at currently... I know the next milestone guarantees me my plate. Let's just say that. 46K. Like, I'm too far off of this. I'm looking at Mark of the Hero. What does Big Papa Pump do? I don't have him. I'm way too far off of him right now to even care. What really ticked me off was the 24 hours. I could have gotten the 150 shards for Rick, but I needed that to last a while. What's your trainer ability, bud? Green gems do 50% more damage. Green moves start with 2 move points. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, you'd most likely go on a... I got the. It's not Rocker Sean. It could be Rocker Sean. I see. I maxed or Showdown though. I've already maxed that. I'm on 22 out of 25. So I'm guaranteed the next milestone once the reset hits in an hour. So if I could get to here, that would be awesome. But I highly doubt there's 11 or 1.1 million points in today's tour. Yeah, I would need a million, 1.1 mil to max this. So, and I'm not spending anymore. I don't have Ron. And to be rightfully honest, if this sits and you can get Ron, that'll give you probably the very last milestone too. So that'll give you 45. You might actually be able to get Ron, and if you can hit this one right here, you might be able to get Ron and Rosie plate. It's possible. How much did you spend? That's the question. Is how much money did you put into going for Farouk? Did you spend a lot? Let's see here. Big Papa Pump. Triple purple or bleed setup? Oh, dude, I spent 60. How the hell are you higher than me? I had to have missed something. Let me see what's going on here, because you're making me think I missed something big. Okay, I got that. I cleared all that. Is this why? Nope, I cleared all that. I did everything. I think you did, bud. I double checked that because I've completed everything, and I capped solo contest. Yeah. Huh? All right, let's look at Big Papa Pump real quick, because I do know people are running triple purple. See, this is the reason why no one's running the bleed setup, because it's a 67% chance, so it's very likely it's going to miss. It's the same thing with Boogie. Boogie's bleed hits for 1 million damage, or 1.2 mil, something like that, but it's like 48% chance for bleed. It doesn't end well. And that's only for 2 turns. So what do? Choose 1 row to make into 2-turn Juggernaut. Choose 1 row to make into 3-turn Juggernaut, and decrease your jugs by 3. Okay, so yeah, that's his triple purple, man. Increase your purple gem damage by 21%. Make 1 random purple into leech gems. Increase your red MP by 2, so that doesn't count. Make 4 random gems into purple gems at the end of the countdown. So yeah, I'd go Avalanche Belly, and then the Moonsault, and then the Steiner Screwdriver, and you're done. Oh, green makes red plate 2 for bleed. I mean, I guess you could try that. You can go the triple red. No, yeah. You could go triple red and set yourself up for success by doing... You can try and get the Steiner line to go off twice, maybe. You might be able to get both of these to go off 3 times, maybe, possibly. No real guarantee there. But I don't like the way Steiner looks. Sorry, someone needed me real quick. I don't know. I really, personally, this is me personally. If I had Big Papa Pump, I would just stick with the triple purple. It's a more reliable build. Choose 1 row to make into 2 turns. That will increase your black gem damage by 33% on every countdown, and destroy 3 random pyros at the end of the turn. So how would you do this? Would you set yourself up for success Or would you go Jug, Steiner Recliner? Yeah, if you put the rosy plate, okay, so there's your difference. Is if you put rosy plate on, then yeah, you want to run triple purple. But if you have rosy plate on something else, maybe triple purple is not the right way to go with it. Maybe it is the triple red. I think that's your definitive maker right there. That's your difference maker. Is that plate? No, you don't want to activate the pyro. But I don't know. That one's a very risque build. Very easily shut down. It hurts itself, but a 1.6 million bleed, probably 2 million bleed with Apollo being the trainer, could be very beneficial if it pays off. But the problem is it's only 67%. If it was a guaranteed 803,000 bleed, then that's hands down what you go with. It's the same thing with Theory. Theory, you go with his bleed build and you get that off as soon as possible, as many times as possible, and you just watch their life drain away from them. I wanted to look at somebody else. Okay, I want to look at D'Lo. I don't look at any of these cards. I don't watch the spoilers. I don't do any of that nonsense. If I feel like I'm going to get them, I look. Okay, so automatically I'm seeing this finisher here. And I'm seeing some potential. Yeah, 1,000%. If you can cap the whole event, you can get both. Go with Rosie on Big Papa Pump and have fun. So let's look at D'Lo here. Okay, so automatically I'm looking at the multiply gems straight out the gate. Okay, so 11 one-turn gems that do 85,000 and make 2 random gems into multiply 6. Okay, so that's something. And decrease your countdown timer by 1. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so he has a jug, but no way to decrease the jug. Okay. I'm kind of curious if there is a way to get that finisher to go off turn 1 with just trainers alone. So automatically I'm looking at 6 MP from Crap Baskets. What's his name? The blue MP trainer, Lawler. Trick Lawler and Trick Dom already getting it 6. 7 damage based off of the line. Just off the line. Tour, all 3 of these are going to go off at once. But just off of Hogan, okay, so you have 8 total. It's triple blue. That's how you win. D'Lo is triple blue with Lawler, Trick Dom at max level, obviously. Santa Hogan being at +1 MP, so if he's not at 17k, this won't work. And then either Memrock to make that ×7, or Powerhouse Sheamus for the 12k flat damage. And you just go flying forearm smash, make all of those countdown gems, decrease all the countdown gems, and then blow the whole thing up with the lowdown. Worst case scenario, this is turn 2. Very worst case scenario. But this is looking at full Fury 2 and potentially a 20 to even a 20% gem damage. He's pure gem damage. This I'm gonna have to rush for D'Lo. He will be by far the best acro in this game. Just off that triple blue alone. 1,000%. I want the veer plate for warrior to make him next tier annoying. I would love that too. To be quite honest with you, I would absolutely love the veers plate and braid plate for my warrior, so I actually have a good warrior or good acro. Right now, I have Ghostbuster Cena, warrior, and Tatanka at 3-star gold or 6-star bronze, but I'm going to constantly be using Edge. And I have HBK. So out of all my acros right now, let's look here. This is where my disappointment nation comes into play big time. Okay, look at all of these 6-star silver or 6-star bronzes, right? Takes too long. Warrior takes too long. Tatanka doesn't hit like he's supposed to, and honestly needs Z plate and a little bit of lovin'. And Z plate is on Showboat Sheamus and will never leave him. Hall of Fame Brett has seen his rise and his fall. He is now at the bottom of the barrel. He is crap. HBK caps off a 5-star gold. Zombie Taker has a potential to actually be worth a damn, but he has to be 6-star silver for that, and he's only going to be a 6-star bronze sweeper. Ghostbuster Cena, very good card, does win, but needs Xavier, so that negates him out of my lineup completely because Xavier goes on Rocky 76 every single time and is not going to leave him. So it comes down to Acro Edge. And Edge, his submission is fantastic. I love his submission. I love the fact that I can just pump that thing up as sky high as I can get it. I'm going to take Muhammad Ali to max trainer to get that 100%. So that way I'm doing at least half mil. I want to see how far I have to take this. So I can take him up to 5-star gold and be okay for a bit. But no, dude, Edge is exciting. I love Edge. Like, it took me this long to take him 6-star silver or 6-star bronze because I constantly had the negating thought that he's going to be crap. But it was also the fact that he needed the black to kind of go off a little bit. That's what threw me, because you need to do the spinning heel kick into the educator, into the execution for it to actually be beneficial. But when you really think about it, the 5 turns that it's going to take for the educator, the snowfall gems are going to be down at the bottom of the barrel. So it's not necessarily going to go off all the time. But I actually kind of want to see if there's a way for me to just ruin people's lives with him. Don't think there is. I don't think there's enough synergy. It's been one build for Edge for so long that it's kind of hard to come up with something different. Nope. I have no gear. I wish I did. If I had the gear, it'd be done and over with. I've always skipped over Edge gear because there's always been another gear I want to go for. But I do have his belt fully unlocked. I don't know why I have the honky plate on here. I think I was doing something. Oh, that's why I have the honky plate on here. I was doing something with, I think it was this. I was messing around with this. Actually, there might be a faster build for him to be a sweeper. Because you could start off with the winning edge, do your 7 gems, because you're choosing. You could easily set this up to have this and this go off turn 1. And since that's pumped up 131%, you can do... Oh, yeah, no, his submission is strong. But I see all of my plans for all of my cards always fall into one category. Actually, now that I have this set up like this, I want to test him real quick. Because I want to see what this does. So let's go with green, obviously. And then we're going to go gem damage. Now, I do believe I did have that correct. Let's go here. And then we want green gems again. So probably go here. Let's go run this real quick. I want to see how well this pans out. Before it's all said and done, I want to do that. Okay, so widen this out. We'll change the tour. Go down to Survivor. Just go at normal mode, just for craps and giggles. Okay. Because breaking blue, giving green, the honky plate being on here could be very beneficial. You see the Cody sub setup, triple sub, finisher sub at 9 million. Oh my god. I wish I had Cody. I really do. Okay, so we would go here, here, here. Okay, so this should land up right here. Then we'll go here and here. We don't want to cascade. There we go. Then we're going to hit this, bring that up a notch. So 131%. Not necessarily bad. 2.5 is not bad at all. But really, it's going to come down to turn 2, ultimately. And I think what I want to do is I want to switch off China for Zombie Ray. That's what my gut's telling me right now, is I want to go with a generator instead of damage. Okay, so this is essentially going to be 261%. Really, ultimately, that is not bad in my opinion. That's 6 million damage off the rip. So, yeah, I don't see this being a bad build, really. I see it being a little bit slower than the other one, but I want to try it with generator too and just see what comes of that. So let's line this up so we can go here. That's going to fill those up, and then we'll go here and here, which will bring this back up. There we go. Yeah, there's a big portion of me that thinks the generator is what's going to be the difference maker here. And luckily, next turn, if we get a next turn, we should be able to trigger that twice again. Should. There we go. Mazel tov, it's a boy. So we'll go here, just to keep as many of those gems on the board as possible. We're going to pump. And I think if I went full Fury 2, that'd probably be a little bit better, to be honest with you. Full Fury 2, doing at least 100 and extra, or 100 and roughly 20 extra percent would do wonders. La Familia plate would go well on this. Honky does work very, very well. Generator is definitely what we're needing, though. Yeah, really, I am not upset with this. I think there's multiple. I think there's a couple of ways you can run Edge. The fact that he's kicking out this much, though, is making me severely question what's going on with the damage calc on this. Because there's no way he should be kicking out this much. Especially with that sort of damage. But, you know, 6-star bronzes are... they're a different sort of animal. That's for sure. Different sort of animal. And we're back into our finisher standpoint. We're going to hit this. Yeah, I'm going to go generator, so that way at least I'm getting 20 random green gems. And I think that's going to be the difference maker. Could also throw... so, okay, so we've hit between 2 and just under 4 million with this. So, that being said, what's going to happen if we take off Booker for Razar and China for Ray? We're getting rid of some damage, which is fine. It could be 10 times worse. Okay, so we're going to go there, which will make 21. And then 24. So we're going to make 24 gems total. Pumping up that finisher, see what happens. Hold on 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. There we go. Quick tap my butt. Sorry, I got a phone call. So here in about 25 minutes, I'm going to have to cut my stream off for just a minute. My kiddo's coming back. I want to make sure he has lunch and everything like that. But 100%, I'm going to come back online for the last bit of the tour and see if we can get that superhero plate and start doing some damage calcs. Okay, so we switched off. So we're going generators. We do have Showboat Luger on here. So let's see if this actually maintains its damage. It's a big kaboom. Very big kaboom. Very big kaboom. Okay, so we are sitting in the same realm as what we were before. But that worked out so well that we're going to have this be a 3-drop. So that is lovely. I like that consistency with that. That's rather nice. So I think ultimately there's going to be 2 builds for Edge. Ah, crap baskets. I didn't do it properly. That's my fault. That's user error. I should have gone with my gut feeling there, and I just failed miserably. 4 billion. Okay. I think we found I think I found another build that I'd like to do with Edge. So this is solely now, what this is labeling out to me is Edge is based off of what the line is for Feud. What the line is, what ultimately, let's try this one more time because I want to make sure I don't mess it up again. If the line bonus is for gem damage, then great. If it's for submission damage, fantastic. He's got 2 very strong builds that he can go with, so I'm very pleased with that. I always toss that one up there just to make sure I don't overextend. So we maintained a pretty solid flow with 2 million damage. Very pleased with that. Not as good a Cascade. Not nearly as good as I was hoping. Okay, so consistency level has me questioning. The reason why it has me questioning is solely because it's going to be board dependent. But the same thing does kind of apply to how I would have to run him submission build wise, which would be board dependent and whether or not I can get those snowfalls to go off. Beautiful. 4 million. 4.3. Nice. Nice. So not necessarily upset with this at all. I see very high potential with Edge. I'm not discrediting him at all. Whereas all the other ones, I have been like, well, this is either going to work really well or it's going to be a shit show. This one, to me, is not a shit show. To me, Edge now holds a lot higher standings in the acro. I would put him top 3. Randy Orton right now sits at number 1, 1,000%. Zombie Randy does. Yeah, we're hitting consistent numbers. So he's a hack slasher. 1,000% a hack slasher. So this can go one of 2 ways. So really, ultimately, if it comes gear, you're going to want to focus the... Stop it. Submission. One, you're going to want to just do that. Without a doubt. We're just getting backed into a corner. Okay. That'll work. Go there, go there. Hit that explosion of flavor. Charge it all back up. That worked. Luckily, AJ doesn't do enough submission damage to actually matter, and it really upsets me that all the AJs that are in this game just suck. AJ Styles is a very fantastic wrestler, and they did not do him well in this game. Okay, so what we want to do here is we're going to want to end this as quickly as possible. So we'll go tink, tink, tink. Just go with the 6, because we know that's what that sits at. I think with a 200% Fury 2 blue, he'd be doing wonders. You talking Ghostbuster Roman? As far as I know, he's the only good Roman. Yeah, we're good. Solid. Solid. Solid sweeper. Very solid sweeper. We'll definitely make him mainstay aggro. Yeah, I gotta look at Ghostbuster Roman. Oh, Mutant Roman. Yeah, Mutant Roman is number 1. 1000%. I forget about him too because I don't have him. So I put D'Lo, honestly, at 6-star silver. He's gonna be the number one acro. Zombie Orton, a very close second. Let me see here. Roman. Shield, Juggernaut. I think it's Chief of Beasts. Let's go silver. I'm always curious on this one because I've seen quite a few people run this. Rub is one of those people that I've seen run this. Increase your gem damage by 250% for 2 turns. Blue MP by 9. Choose 9 gems to make into green. So clearly a Spinebuster, checkmate into the mutated drop. But there is a multiply build. It's a submission, that's why. So that's crap. Choose 4 gems to make into blue gems. Huh. So yeah, one obvious build. And you can choose the 9. Yeah. So Roman's probably top 5. Yeah. Definitely top 5. Definitely top 5. So if you throw on the 12K here, you're looking at 40,000 for green. Doubling that, so 80, 120. Yeah, you're doing a substantial amount of damage. Top 5. Without a doubt, top 5. Let's go acro. I'm kind of curious here. So, Logan Paul. I know quite a few people got him. I know a lot of people said he was dookie, and I don't understand why they said he was dookie. Okay, so we're going to go... The pen bar doesn't move. What? How is he dookie? How? Okay, someone answer me this. Why did people say Logan is dookie? He doesn't need much to be freaking stupid. How? How can he only hit 3 to 4 million? If you okay, so it's multiplied gem strength of 6. Granted, he's going to be a little bit slower or he's going to be probably about the same speed as Warrior. But you can fill almost the entire board with multiplied gems. Is there a choose? Make 6 random multiplied gems into Pyro. 1x4 area into green. 7. Okay, so Fireman's Carry. They may have reworked him, but no streamers I watched were like, this is the guy. I don't think he's the guy. I just think he's very, very good. And the reason I'm saying this, okay, this is a 4MP, this is a 4MP. The pin bar does not move. So really, if you have a way, you can navigate the board to put some purples together to have this charge up and generate more. But I guess, okay, so I guess that does come down to, what's this submission do? For 4 turns, all submissions are on the board remaining. Okay, so 42. So he's going to fill the entire board with submission gems. Okay, so there's that. Make 6 random multiply gems into pyro, which will swap all gems above it into, I'm assuming, blue? Because it doesn't say on here. Okay, he's in none of the... This royally pisses me off. 35 away, and I still couldn't get his fucking shards. Okay, so we're looking for Logan, because the game should tell me what it is, unless it's broken like everything else is. Logan, okay. 1, coachability, fan-freaking-tastic. That's true. Okay, I'll give you that one. Oh, it turns it into purple. Okay. Okay, so I'll give you the randomness. Randomness, that does make it a little bit more painful. 1x4 area into green gems. So that blows. Okay, so it's a situational card. Okay, now I'm seeing what they're talking about. But hear me out on this. It's 22. You're gonna get 18 off of that. The pin bar does not move with choose 7 gems to make into, choose 3 blue gems to destroy. Okay. Freaking charge, you piece of crap. Charge. There we go. Okay. So, I know there's destroy multiply. So, we're looking at 22, right? Okay, so quick question, Chris. When they were doing the streamers were doing their testing of Logan, did they put destroy multiply on there at all? Like any coaches for destroy multiply? Yeah, he is. Because see, here's my thing. See if I can find him. I think he is 4-star silver right now. I could break this card. I know I could. Okay. So, Devil's Favorite Demon destroys 6 more multiply gems. Okay, so that's 6. So you're looking at 7 extra. So you're looking at almost 30 you could do with that. So 18 to 36. You can get this off twice. If you set these up right with Fury 2, 200% blue move damage. I can see him doing probably 5 to 6 mil. But ultimately, you're looking at cascading. That's your whole point. That's the whole point of this build right here. You have your 3 blues, which is understandable. And that's going to be a lot more if you throw on Otis. Do blue moves destroy? Right? So I can understand their perception. You could make this go off. You would just have to be very, very choosy on how much it goes off. There's a way for this. There's a way to break him. There's got to be. Yeah. Ultimately, so here. Okay, putting Logan on the shelf because Logan, yes, I can see why people don't like him per se, but I think he's very viable. I think he's someone that if you get, you want to take him up as high as you can get, take him. At least in regards to acros. So here's my set, or here's what I'm working on right now. I'm working for a stun lock sweeper build. Okay. Rocky is a stunner. Braun is a stunner. And Tex Steiner is a stunner. If I could get Eric Kevin Nash, stunner, right? My entire purpose right now is to get a full feud lineup that is nothing but stun lock and MP reduce. I want people to despise me. Ultimately. Because here's something fun too that I really didn't see before. I had an affiliation belt for Hall of Fame Sheik. So now I've got more MP reduction choices. Ooh, that is a toughie. Do you have Deadman Sigil? Deadman Sigil is what's going to ultimately tell you which route you should go. Because Bischoff with both gears is dummy broken. It's 250%. So both gears on Bischoff. Technically, if you have both gears, you're doing an additional 425%. Okay, so if you can get the Deadman Sigil, right? Ultimately, what you want to do is go with Striker Bliss. And here is the reason why. Deadman Sigil on top of Alexa allows for, you can go here and here. But what, oh, and you want to go multiply. I'm going to break this down for you. This is going to be world changing for you. Shit, you're not. Okay, so what you want to do, I want to go charge. Give me just a minute. I got to find him. I think I bypassed him. Right there. What is it? It's 5? Okay. So I'm going to do this correctly. So you can either, so ultimately, no. You want Riddle. If you can get if you have Riddle, you want Riddle. If you got Memrock, go with Memrock. If you don't have Memrock, you go with Hogan. Go Big Santa. Okay. So this is how I recommend running him or running her with Deadman Sigil. Okay. Okay. So you go and open up. You do your destroy 2 random blacks, right, or random blues, right? You hit the flying forearm smash, doing your 7 gems into black gems. Pin bar doesn't move. Ultimately, how you want all this to end is you want to have this charged and this charged with Sigil going off constantly. Okay? So with your multiplied gems being a 5, you put 1 gem on a black, 2 gems on, or 2 multiplied gems on blues, and then you just go hog wild wherever you want to go with breaking off the cross braids. But you're constantly blowing up the board, and you're having multiplied gems all over the place. Now, another thing you could do is instead of Santa Hogan, you could throw on Take and make 3 of them. So you want Take for 3. You could also take off Matt here and go with Sin Cara. Let's find him. He's at the bottom of the barrel. He's in my previous. Gotta be. Yep, you want to go for Sin. So this is the other way you can run it. 7-to-7 ratio. You're doing times 3 on the strength, so that's fine. But ultimately, what you're wanting out of all of this is you're just wanting to fill the board with multiplied gems and with black gems. Constantly going off, constantly triggering the black or the Deadman Sigil. Really, it makes her so dummy broken that it's redonkulous. And if she's going 6-star silver, then you're having all the multiplied gems be at least 30,000. So you're looking at 100K, roughly, with black gems. I'm telling you, bro. Alexa Bliss with Deadman Sigil is just flat out broken. And the funny thing is with Alexa at 6-star silver, If they don't knock her out turn 1 and she actually does break and trigger the Dead Man Sigil, she kicks out every time. Alexa is one of the strongest striker females with the Dead Man Sigil plate. If she doesn't have Dead Man Sigil, she's kind of meh at best. But Dead Man breaks her. Now, that being said, if you feel like your female roster is already packed and Alexa isn't one that you run, Bischoff at 6-star silver with triple yellow, it's just stupid. Is it triple yellow? Yeah, it's triple yellow. He's just slow. But you can also go with the spinning back kick, the repeated stomps, and then the shoot kicks. He's got 2 very strong builds. You could also go with the bottom rope choke, the multiple back kicks, and the super kick or the roundhouse kick. Either way, Bischoff's good. Bliss with Dead Man Sigil, way better. Way better. Hands down, way better. So, all right. Triple black with drip. What? Are you talking on Alexa? Yeah, I've seen triple black. I've seen triple black on Alexa. I thought you were talking Bischoff for a second. And I'm like, let's check that out. Oh, yes. Yeah, if you got drip, double gear drip plate on Bischoff, then yeah, triple black would be very, very strong. Set yourself up for success with the immobile gems, considering it's a 7x3 area. Toss that across the bottom line. See where the multiplies land. Do your X breaks here, blow up the board, and then turn 2, you're going with the spinning back kick to blow everything up. So yeah, I guess that would be one of the things. Do you have a drip plate for Bischoff though? That would be my, secondary question. You are going to get some lovin' today. I am telling you that right freaking now. Going to get some hardcore lovin'. Okay, so then don't go Bischoff. If you have a chance to get the Dead Man Sigil and you can break Alexa Bliss, then break Alexa Bliss. Bischoff at 6-star bronze can still beat a 6-star silver, but he's ultimately going to be a 6-star bronze sweeper one way or another. Like, there's no real question about that. So I would go Sigil and Bliss next month. Really. Miss Dakota Kai. How am I going to break your badonkadonk? Make 7 random gems into black gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 280,000. Okay. Increase the damage of your gems by 35%. Swap a 3x2 area into purple. Oh, dude, I'm coming right back after this. So if you've got time today, you come on back down and you come visit me, man, because we're gonna be doing some fun things. So ultimately, I'm really stoked to see what Dakota Kai does. I'm really hesitant on Dakota. Don't ask me why. I just am. But Rub swears by her 1,000%, and I'm hoping she. Oh, wow, it is almost 9 p.m. there. Holy crap baskets, bro. That's late. Now I can see why certain people don't show up during the streams. I guess I better go and try and set up how much metal? Oh, I've got metal shards I've got to get. Yeah, see, Rob, we're right there. See, do you see the drip? No. So what's ultimately going to wind up happening is if I get the Rosie plate, Yeah, okay. Now I can understand the time difference. So once I get the rosy plate, I'm gonna get the metal pass and put the drip plate on Dakota. I'm gonna throw the superhero plate on Dom Dom. Liv is gonna get La Familia plate, and then I'm thinking Shamrock for All Heart. For some reason, I think that's gonna work out a lot better. Let me read All Heart plate real quick because I think it's only 2 turns. 2 turns. I think All Heart plate on Shamrock is going to be far more beneficial. I might be mistaken though. All Heart might lay in limbo for a minute. Could always throw it on Rhonda, actually. I might throw the All Heart plate on Rhonda. No. Multiply build's going off of Liv. Liv is going back to the OG build. She's going back to the La Familia plate build. So I've got a lot of metal parts I've got to hunt down, but I'm basically... It was a letdown in and of itself, and I really wish it had done a lot better than what it did. But I'm going back to this. And yeah, the Acolyte plate would be really good on a lot of cards, actually. It'd be pretty sick. But I'm going back to the OG build, which is this. Going back here. Going back home, back to the place where it all started with Liv. So what I got from Liv with the drip plate is it makes her consistent on damage. It doesn't increase the damage, it doesn't decrease the damage, it just keeps it consistent. It keeps it consistent at about 6 million damage. So she does very well when it comes to sweeping 6-star bronzes. But I also had a 6-star bronze Liv with this build destroy my Liv because I couldn't knock him down quickly enough. And it just kind of convinced me that I've been going the wrong route. So I'm just going to go back to this and do what I have to do with the belt here, which is probably... Where is it? I think it was regular takedown. Yeah, I gotta strip Sammy of the 200% and go full bore into Fury. I've got some belt reworking that needs to be done today. So either I'm going to show off damage and stuff like that for still 50 short. I'm right there. I hate the perk system now. It's so hard to get things going with that, but that's maxed out, so I'm happy with that. I've got some cards I need to revamp. I've got a process I need to go for the upcoming feud, and I think the upcoming feud's going to be male, so I have to make sure some are set up. But this next feud, I'm actually not going to be running Tech Sammy this next feud. I'm going to be running Steiner, because I think Steiner is going to be going 6-star silver for me. I want to run this build next feud and really kind of see how quickly he can take someone down. With this setup here, the only thing I'd switch off is Kyrie for 12k Matu Ray. But it would be this falls off. I would prefer Matu Ray on here. But with this build, I think I can actually go faster with this than I can with Tech Sammy. Okay. So the reason why I didn't go R-Truth and Ivar is because of this damage right here, the 2 million. It's Ivar does 10%. I don't have Acro R-Truth. That's the only reason why he's not on here. If I had Acro R-Truth, then I would. But Ivar Ivar only does 10%, and I really don't like the damage off of 10% because it's not that much. It doesn't drop it down as much as you think it does. So really what it comes down to is these two being on here increases this to 2 million damage. So if by some sort of happenstance I just fumble the ball and the cascade happens, I have the kick out ready to go for 2 million damage, and then I can just go back through it. I should be able to finish him off at that time. Because this hits for 2.4 million, I believe. 2.4, 2.5, something like that. She isn't going to be a speedrunner like I was hoping she would be, but she's still going to be mildly turn 1, turn 2. So, just this damage alone right here just makes it all the better. And I don't think I have move damage. I don't think there's anybody else who does any higher. It would be if I had Z Edge. Like if I had Zombie Edge, then yeah, that would be the difference maker. But these two don't go higher than 45% that I know of. Let's see if they change that actually. I'm curious. Because there is a couple of them that I've looked at and they changed. Nope, he's not changed. I don't think KO has changed. Did I bypass him? I might have. No, I didn't. See, they changed up Acro Sammy, so why didn't they change up anybody else? Oh, that's why. Duh. I'm not even on move damage. Moments like these, I question my own sanity. I don't think they changed him. Oh my god, they changed him. Okay, they changed Kevin Owens. They changed the tech one. It goes up to 60% now at 5-star gold. Dude, you have to take one of the crappiest cards and take him 5-star gold. Maybe. Do I have to go 5-star gold? Do I? I don't really care. Like, I have to go 5-star gold because it's 21k. What's your damage now? What, it's 12k? So you go up to 50 at 15k. That's hilarious to me. Okay, that's just funny. Okay, so clearly you can go and do tech KO for green move damage because it goes up to 60%. Oh, what would that do? All right, I want to keep him on there. All moves all the way across the board, but that's just funny to me. Okay, so yeah, it's 1.2 million. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be at least 2.4 million off of that, but still. Yeah, that's kind of where that sits. So I'm going to get off here for just a little bit, guys. I will be back on here probably about half hour or so. Apparently my son just fell asleep in the car, so I may actually be back on sooner, but I want to make sure. Are you... give me a minute. I may not get off. Why don't you guys give me like 2 minutes, stick around, talk amongst yourselves, whatever. I'll be right back, okay? figure out the microphone. Okay, so guys, I am gonna get off for a bit. I'm probably gonna be gone for about 10, 15 minutes roughly, and then I'll be right back. So hit that notification bell, make sure it's ready to go, and I will say in chat when I'm coming back on. So I'll see you guys here in about 20 minutes.